Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Quality ball. This looks promising. Pass is just off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Anthony, and it's Casemiro. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jeff, Chiba clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hernandez is fouled. He's had it nicked away. Musiala aims beyond the defence. He's got away. It's a mighty effort. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Number 7.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Martinelli! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal chasing after it.
Jeff, Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing nice and neat. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Spread it left. And here's Martinelli. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's run loose here. Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. 15 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away? Here comes the... He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Musiala. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Martinelli. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, that was never going to make it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe is herring after that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. He steps in and that's the end of that. Anthony is onto this. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just eases him off the ball, and that's gone loose. Martinelli, who's set up one goal so far. Hakimi. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's come loose. Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get free. Hangs in it. There it is! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Osimhen. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Kimmich. Shot could be on. Oh, decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Anthony, looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Anthony, hit into the middle. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anthony is in a really good position out wide. Oh no, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Osimhen. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 15,
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Anthony.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 19,
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
23,
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Number 30, Messi. Number 21,
Saliba.
Yamal. Substitution in progress.
Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Musiala cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cleared without complication. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And the shot! Just off target. And he's opted for the long pass. Kimmich. Dybala. Nicely shaped ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Jeff Chiba, clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's been played through. He's found... And Messi! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
They're back on the ball again. Now it's Dybala. That has not gone well. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. De Bruyne. And here's Pulisic. Good ball, good take. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rafinha. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Messi. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on... And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please make sure
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
And they can counter here, and he's picked out the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that was very necessary. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Martinelli. Cross goes in there. And that should get the job done. That's a good ball. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 16 minutes is number 9, Bellingham.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van der Ven cuts it out. And here's Osimhen. Shot could be on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Upamecano gets a foot in here. He's looking wide. And here's Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Martinelli has it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. Martinelli, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want...
Osimhen! They want to be quick to recover this. Martinelli. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Aims beyond the defence. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Yamal. Hoisted in. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Arsenal go into the lead. Hakimi. Dybala. And the finish! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. You were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are back on the way. Bellingham. To Martinelli. He's found a way through. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Martinelli cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni. Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Ukraine's.
Pulisic. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And this is Cavani. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Jeff, Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi goes short. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And here's Pulisic. He's beaten the last man. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's pulled back. Messi. Chance for a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Substitutions taking place.
This is their second corner of the game. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 10, Christian Pulisic.
Arsenal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Musiala goes on a run down the left wing. Cross needs to be good. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's good running with the ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That has not gone well. Pulisic, looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Messi, in by Messi. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Cavani. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. And this is Cavani.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Saliba. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Martinelli looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he shoots! And he's following up! He scores! And what a climax we have here! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time added on 4 minutes. He's chosen to go back. Hakimi clears it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cavani. And he welcomes it in. Martinelli. And he whips it in. That's not going far. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Jeff, Chiba must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.